ZFB here with HeartGold and Soul Silver walkthrough part 1. Yawn. Oh, what? Is it already that late? Oh no, I overslept. So here's the good old Prof.Oak. Some of you may know him from Fire Red and Leaf Green. Some of you may not. But he's back, better than ever, in HeartGold and Soul Silver remakes. So since we're still on the intro, I'm just going to tell you a bit about my videos. They're going to be 10 to 15 minutes long. Some of them may stretch up to 20 minutes for like Team Rocket's hideouts, just to fit it all in nicely. And I'll be doing nothing off camera, nothing at all, apart from healing. That's about it. So for my name, I'm actually going to put gold because I have heart gold. If I had soul silver, it'd be silver, but I don't, so it's gold. So in a second, we're actually going to start our new adventure and my new walkthrough with my new channel. So let's get on with this video. So first of all, you'll need to go downstairs like the usual games, and then your mum would start to talk to you, and basically she's just saying that your friend outside is playing hide and seek with a Marrow, and that Prof.Elm wants you and his lab is next door. She's also given us our bag, our trainer card, the ability to save, and the options menu. These are all appearing at the bottom screen, as you can probably hear from the noises. So before we go any further, I highly recommend going to options, change the text speed to fast. It really helps throughout the game, instead of just sitting there bored, waiting for the text to come up. But then, a Marrow comes along and starts bumming you. Honestly, look, it's just bumming you. It looks kind of dodgy and wrong, and just completely wrong for a Pokemon game because I'm sick-minded, but you can just have like let imagination go. Just, it could be whatever you want it to be. So if we go talk to this nice friendly ginger over here, he actually I think he knows karate, because he karate kicks you, because he's a jerk. So alright, now let's talk to Prof.Elm. Prof.Elm, he's a Pokemon professor of the game, whereas Prof.Oak is as well. But we're going to meet him later. So he's just talking about how before Pokeballs weren't invented, your Pokemon would walk with you, blah blah blah. And then he gets an email from Mr.Pokemon. He's not a Pokemon professor at all, he's just Mr. Pokemon. He's got a mystery egg that we have to go and collect and give it back to Prof.Elm. So Prof.Elm gives us a Pokemon, and there are 3 choices as you can see from this machine. The first one is Chikorita, the grass type, then there's Cyndaquil, the fire type, and finally Totodile, the water type. I'm actually going to go for Chikorita, the grass type. Not many people pick this because they think it's not a good Pokemon, but I think it's a good Pokemon. Not many people use it, but you'll probably struggle with the first 3 gyms, but I quite like the challenge, so that's why I'm going to do it, and I'm going to prove to you that Chikorita is still a good Pokemon. So now Prof.Elm's just telling us whereabouts Mr. Pokemon's house is. And this guy here, who's his assistant, gives us 5 potions which are very helpful. So instead of going all the way back to Prof.Elm's lab to heal, we could just heal on the journey. So if we go out, there's our friend with her Marrow that was bumming us. And she's just saying, oh yeah, Chikorita's a cute Pokemon, blah blah blah. If you picked a different one, it's going to say, so like Totodile or Cyndaquil is a cute Pokemon. But what we need to do is go back to our mum, just to tell her we're going. And our mum's really weird, because she's like, going up to a route to find a house is super hard apparently to her. But not the Elite Four tackling gyms, that's not hard at all to her. But she also gives us our Poke Gear, which she didn't give us before because she forgot about it. But now we have it, and Poke Gear has various options which you eventually unlock as you play throughout the game. So you start off with the cell phone, where you can just call people. I'll talk to you a little bit more about the Poke Gear and later walkthroughs step by step. So let's start our adventure, but before we start, Prof.Elm comes out like, wait 1 second. But he actually wants our number. Which, if I had an option, I would say no, because he's a creepy old guy, and he knows my number, and he's probably 60 odd, and he lets us play with his Pokeballs really. So now that we've entered the new route, this is long grass as you can see. You may be thinking, oh, it's just grass, but you can actually find wild Pokemon here, just like now. I won't normally be showing them, I'll only be showing this one, or Pokemon that I'm catching for my team, because I'm not going to put you through the agony of watching me run away from each wild Pokemon, because I refuse to fight Pokemon. Well, wild Pokemon anyway. Trainers, yeah, I'll kick their asses. So if we go up here, there's actually another potion that a lot of people miss for some reason. So if we just go around this grass here, because I'm trying to avoid all wild battles until I get repels. And as you can see, there's a little Pokeball. You just go over to it, click A. And then you've got another potion, which makes us a total of 6 potions. A lot of people miss that somehow. No idea how they did, but they're lost, I guess. There is actually another route up there, but I'll be coming back to that. We don't even need to go there. He was actually talking about Cherry Grove City. It's just above Cherry Grove City, and here we are. And then this old man's like, oh, you're a rookie trainer. Let me teach you things. Oh wait, you do not have the running shoes. You cannot run even though you are 15. So follow me, I'll go slow as possible. Here's the PC. This is where you heal Pokemon. Here's the market. This is where you buy things. This is a Route 30. This is where Mr. Pokemon's house is. And this here is the sea. Oh wow, I never would have guessed that was the sea. Well, that's pretty bad impressions anyway. But yeah, he just gives you a tour of the town, and he makes you go all the way back to his house. Then he gives you a pair of running shoes and says they're still warm, which I think's a bit weird. If some old man came up to me and said, hey, do you want some running shoes? They're still warm, I'd probably say no and walk off, but you automatically have to. But now we get a cool ability at the bottom of the screen. You can actually toggle run, so you don't have to hold B. Great help. So we go back up here to go to Mr. Pokemon's house. We actually can't. He comes back up and he gives us a map card, which basically adds another option to the Poke Gear, so we can view the region now in our Poke Gear, as well as using phone calls. So, running a little low on time, so thanks for watching.